Great day. This is Brother Hot Tim. Great day. This is Brother Hot Tim, and I'm coming at you live and direct with tribal quotes. I'd like to thank Brother Mansour for allowing me to use that beat. It's called Journey. And man, it's hot. It's hot. So I'm going to keep it down low. Hopefully you can still hear a little bit of it as we go into day 3 of this 90-day process called Tribal Quotes. I'm going to read the proverb. I'm going to take you through step 1. I'm going to take you through step 2. And of course, I'm going to select one out of the 3 because we don't have time to do all 3 of them. And then it wouldn't really be an exercise if I did all 3 because I'm only giving you my opinions. And always remember that on all my shows, I'm only dealing with my opinions and my views. The goal of the journey is to get you to start expressing your inner wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to just listen to my inner wisdom and stop. That's not learning. That's not processing. That's not doing. I need you to embrace what you're learning. I need you to move forward and move beyond because you might have some wisdom that I need. So when you comment on what I'm saying, when you comment on the proverb, you might unlock something for me that was there specifically for me to pull up out of it. I wasn't able to see it because sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. Alright, day 3. The book I'm pulling from, of course, is Geometry Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. I will post up a link to where you could get that for those who are interested in following along within the book and who also want to support what we do on the journey. Here we go. Even the longest day has its end. Man. Proverb 2. Oh, that's an Irish proverb, by the way. Proverb 2. Knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. That's Plato. Last one. You learn how to cut down trees, cutting them down. That's the Batiki people. Now I'm gonna pick number 3. Hot. I mean, it was kind of hard because let me share with you. One of my favorite proverbs is, no matter how dark the night, the day is sure to come, and that fits. Even the longest day has its end. Now that even the darkest night has, it says even the darkest night. I can't remember. Well, anyway, the one I said from my mind is African. I don't know where in Africa it comes from, but this one is Irish. And what we start seeing that different cultures run across the same basic wisdom. Just like with success, when you start studying people who are successful, when you start studying people that are happy, there are certain things that they are doing in common, regardless of what culture they come from. It's not complicated. It's not hard. It's something that all of us can do. You know, so if we just get the steps, if we just understand and we break it down. So now, Plato said, now knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. Excellent one to go by. But today I have selected the 3rd one again. I selected the 3rd one yesterday. I don't want you to think a pattern is forming. I just chose that one. You learn how to cut down trees, cutting them down. Oh my goodness. Listen. Flying is a very complicated thing. But you don't see birds with a flight academy for baby birds. No, it's what birds do. Birds learn to fly by flying. Human beings learn to do certain things by doing. There is no walking academy. We learn to walk. There is no talking academy. We learn to talk and communicate. You know, and I think a lot of times by us thinking that we could distill everything and put it down in a book so that an individual can read it and be able to have a knowledge base about a practice rather than an actual application base. One of the things I think we're really missing in our culture today is an apprenticeship system where an individual will become an apprentice up under someone and they would learn a skill directly from that person. I know some of y'all like, oh, that's crazy. You know, I wouldn't want nobody doing surgery on me that didn't sit through all those hours of class work. You know what I'm saying? But what makes the great surgeon, and I know some of y'all gonna disagree with me, is the experience of being in the operating room, either operating on himself through practice or operating and watching someone who is skilled. See, the bottom line, even though we spend all this money for this sit-down education, when it all comes down to it, none of us want to hire somebody without experience. Kind of surprising, ain't it? We stress book learning, but nobody wants to hire somebody with just book learning. Everybody wants somebody with experience. Have you had experience? Look on your application. Remember your last interview. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best people at what they do are not individuals who sat down in classrooms their whole life, but individual who has actually applied the information. Some of the best speakers are not speakers who are individuals that sat in the classroom the whole time and learning. It's those individuals who learn on the fly and who have been practicing getting up, sharing information. Some of the best people that run some of these organizations, some of these top organizations, are individuals who have learned how to run organizations through osmosis, through the process, not through sitting down and getting the book knowledge. Now, I'm not saying we need to get rid of school. No, what I'm saying is we may need to look at how we view education, how we do education. If everybody in your field is asking for experience, shouldn't we be moving towards a more experience-based education system? Well, Mr. Brown or Brother Hatim, how can you get children experience with mathematics? Well, actually, maybe we might need to start sitting down and discussing that. I'm not here I'm just here to provoke thought. But you learn how to cut down a tree by cutting down trees. You learn how to knit by knitting. You learn how to live life by living life. You learn how to fix a car by fixing cars. Alright? You learn how to do surgery by doing surgery. You learn how to program by programming. You learn how to build robots by building robots. This is Brother Tim saying, hey, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this proverb or about any other proverb. Please save me. Give me some information, all right? If you do a podcast and you choose one of these proverbs, I will play it. Just send it to me, get it to me. Just make sure it's clean, because this is my morning show. You know what I'm saying? If it's not clean, I'll play it on another one of my shows that I could label as explicit. But my morning shows right now, except for On Mile 3, all clean. All right? So, but if you send me an unclean one, mark it as explicit so I can put it on one of my other shows. Alright, this is Brother Tim. I'm praying that your day will be as beautiful as you are, and also have a great and marvelous day. Check me out at www.geometryjourney.com. You can pick up my book, Geometry Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes there, so you can follow along. You also get my Warrior Handbook for Life's Journey. The Geometry Method is available on there. Players Pyramid, the updated version is available, as well as the Lost Art of Storytelling. And my poetry book is on there as well. And you can also listen to all my podcasts on my station. For those of you that are new, when you first come up, Geometry Journey Radio will be playing, and it'll be playing either Freestyle Friday or Pissed Off Saturdays. All you gotta do is go down and click it off, and you go through my blog, or you go straight to one of my podcasts. This is Brother Hatim saying peace.